Okay, very good. So okay, so we go to our website, and I've already uploaded this, so you don't have to write anything. And here we are. So again, we are going to the 19th composite and the odd and odd composites. The 19th composite that we've known for a long time is 30. Okay, and 19 times 30 is 570. So I did not mention it here, but 570 is the number of Alif Lam Mim in chapter 32 in the Quran, which is called the sajda, okay, prostration. Anyway, but 570 is also it's a Gaussian. The 570th Gaussian prime is 9127. Note a Gaussian prime is a prime which is not factorizable even in the complex plane or complex domain. Okay, so it cannot be factorized in complex domain or the real domain. None of the two. Okay, so 9127 is one of them. And then, and I didn't know this, so 570 is the 465th composite, and 465th odd composite is 1365. And if you go to the Quran that we have online, okay, so let's see here. Let's see, we go to our seamless Quran, and then we go ahead and we go to 19.1. Okay, here it is. Okay, and as you see here on the right side, we have on the left side, we have all of these color-coded things, what they are, okay? So if I go to 1998, which is the last verse in that chapter, we see that it's actually, the plum is 1365. You see that? That's the number that we just bumped into, okay? And now look what happens after that, okay? So the index of 570, composite 570, is 465. But 465's odd composite is 1365. And can you imagine that? And then 570 is also 570th Gaussian prime is 9127. So immediately links this verse, okay? And then God said, and we have annihilated many a generation before them. Do you have any feelings for them, for any one of them? Do you hear from them any sound? Do we care? That's what God is asking us. Okay, so here we go now. So going back to that PDF, we see that how it's connected. And then 1365 revealed verse is 1998. You see? That's what we just found out. I showed you 1998, and that's what we found out. And it's a huge warning. Absolutely huge. Okay? Okay, so from here is basically Milan's work a long time ago. So he has 1146 composite is 1365. 114 has 6 verses. 1365 can be factorized 3 times 5 times 7 times 13. And the indices of these primes are 2, 3, 4, 6. But 1998 composite is 2, 3, 4, 6. It's amazing, okay? So 1998 is the 2346 verse in the Quran. We just saw it, okay? The 19th permutation of 2, 3, 4, 6 is actually 6, 2, 3, 4. 6, 2, 3, 4 is the total number of numbered verses in the Quran. Okay? So it's absolutely amazing. Okay? So after this, after I wrote this, a lot of other stuff was just very transparent. It came out again, and I didn't have time to write it down. But what I'm trying to say is that every time we move one layer, underneath there is another connection, and all of these connections points out to the fact the structure of the Quran is being generated. Okay? And unfortunately, a lot of people do not understand that. I get a lot of emails, prime numbers in the Quran. Okay, this and that, the others. Okay? Some of it has been basically copied from our first page. I don't mind, okay? But the point is that these people, they think they're doing a service. They're not doing a service, okay? This is, you are destroying the entire thing because you are doing this without understanding what's going on. Okay? This is the generator of the Quran. This is how Quran is being generated. This is how we know that 19 is supposed to have 98 verses. This is how we know that the number of numbered verses is 6, 2, 3, 4. Okay? This is the beauty of it. And as I said in the first khutbah, as we are, we are going through our lives, we have to look at it very carefully and say, where am I in my life? Okay? And what are my expectations from God? Do I respond in kind? Or I turn my back to God and I do exactly what I did the day before and then expect another mercy from Him? Okay? The same thing with this, okay? Everybody is coming and then they're coming with this and that, the others, okay? But as something which has no divine knowledge is not going to work. It has to have divine knowledge, and otherwise you cannot find these things. You'll find things, but they're all wrong. And so we have to be extremely careful. So I'm going to stop here and we'll finish our Jummah. Allahu Kabir.